come around, don't I? And I know sometimes I'm bringing you down, but I always make you smile, don't I? We're like the waves on a big blue stormy sea, but still you're the one who brings out the best in me. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back up again. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep aiming for the stars, just you and me. We always get back up again, you and me. Baby, you and me. There's no one else who can make me feel like I can do anything I dream of but you.
Good morning, guys. So I thought I would do a homeschool morning routine. Now we've only been homeschooling for like 2 weeks or something like that. So we're like brand new to this, but I just wanted to show you guys how we're doing it and kind of what our morning routine looks like. You want to say hi? Hi. So basically we get up. I get up whenever Noah wakes up. This morning he woke up a little late. It was like 8:15, I think, by the time, like when I looked at my clock. So I got up and then Chase was already up in his bed. He like waits for me to get him. So we get up, and then when we got downstairs, Madison was already awake. So we just get everybody breakfast, wash my face. Sometimes I get dressed, like today I decided to get dressed. Like I said, sometimes we get up earlier around like 7, but this morning we got up a little bit later. And I don't have like a set time that we start school. I try to start by like 9:30, but today, since we got up a little bit later, it's already 9:40. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just in our schoolroom / playroom. Let me show you what that looks like. So this is just the playroom, and then when we decided that we were gonna be homeschooling, we set up like a little school area over here. So we have our old kitchen table, and that's it pretty much. We got some of her books, like all of her books really, that we're using right now. We got a little thing here for, you know, art stuff or whatever, but it's very basic right now. We just moved, well, we didn't just move. We moved into this house like, what, 7 months ago or something like that, and this room still is not like done yet. We got a rug, but I want to paint in here and make it look nicer, but for now, this is what it is looking like. So I'm going to show you what we're using for like curriculum right now, but what I normally do is I come in here before I get her started with her work. And by the way, I'm only homeschooling Madison right now. She is 9. Chase, I have a book for him. He's 4. He would be in pre-K this year, and I got a book for him at BJ's. It's like a get ready for pre-K book, but we haven't really started that yet. I'm just trying to get into like a good routine with Madison and get that down before I try to add in like another kid. With him, I don't know, we just do like learning through play and stuff like that, like numbers and colors, and he pretty much knows a lot of that stuff already, but you know, throughout our normal daily life, you know, I try to just make sure that he still knows it and like remembers it and stuff. So nothing really school-wise with him right now aside from that. But what I do is I come in here in the morning before we start, and I just like make a list on a scrap piece of paper of what we want to do that day. And then like this was for, when was this? I don't even know what date this was because I didn't know the date, so I just wrote October blank. But this is what we did. I think this was on Friday. What are you doing? But I will write down some stuff that I want to work on, and then I'll put stars next to the stuff that she can do by herself. I'll give her like some work that she can do on her own that's pretty much independent. I'll go through it with her and like explain some stuff, but it's mostly stuff that she can sit here and do by herself. And then when Noah, who's 1, when he takes his nap, whenever that is, that's when we'll sit down together and do math and sometimes social studies will do that together. So anyway, for math, we are using Math in Focus. So we bought this, or Greg bought it from somewhere, I think Rainbow Resources, I think he got this from. But we have like her workbook, and that one's social studies. This is a teacher edition for math, so I have that. And then we are doing this handwriting book, which was actually from her school last year that she never even did. She did like 2 pages from it, so I just figured we would finish that because she does need to work on her handwriting, so we're doing that. Then for social studies, we are using Harcourt Social Studies, and we're in New Jersey, so we're doing New Jersey. If she was in public school this year, they would be learning all like state history and stuff, so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, we just started this, so we're getting into that, trying to figure that out a little bit more. And then the other thing that I got that I've really been liking, and it's been great for us because this is where I'm getting like her independent work from, which is really important for me. I got a Brain Quest book. Hi. It's grade 4. I got this from BJ's, and we've been doing a lot from here. It has a whole bunch of different subjects in it. So we've been doing spelling, language arts, reading and writing. The math I'm not doing from here just because we have our own math. Even geometry I haven't done because I think we're going to cover that in her other math book. But there is some social studies. We were doing that before we got the other social studies. And science we haven't started yet. So basically I've just been using this for a lot of spelling and language arts and stuff like that. And I still feel like she's learning stuff like this. Everything that I've had her doing here is kind of important to know. So I feel like this has been good. I did just order a real like language arts curriculum. I ordered the Good and the Beautiful, and I was gonna do the thing where you print it and it's free, because they offer a free, like a PDF, you can download it and print it all for language arts that can be free. And I was gonna do that, but to buy it was only like $60, so we just bought it because I figured that would be easier than having to print all the pages, and then, you know, we get everything and it's all colorful and pretty and like how it's supposed to look and everything. So I did order that, so we will be adding that in. And then probably doing less in here because we'll have like our own language arts, like a real language arts curriculum. Even though this is, I don't know, I was happy with this, so I don't know. If I couldn't find a different language arts curriculum, I probably would have just worked through that book. And then I also have another one. It's like Scholastic or something. It's not Brain Quest. But anyway, right now I'm gonna sit here and just write down some stuff that I want her to work on today. So here's what I wrote down for her to do today. What I also do is I look at the page from the other day and see if there's anything that we didn't get to, and if we didn't get to it, then she'll do it the next day. So we didn't do math apparently the other day. I forgot about that. So she's gonna finish a section of math. She just has 2 workbook pages to do, and then we'll be done with the section and we're gonna start the new one tomorrow. And then social studies, we didn't do that either apparently. So yeah, so she's gonna work on some pages from the Brain Quest book, and then social studies is from the other day, math is from the other day, and then we're also reading Shiloh together. So I think we're on chapter 3, so we're gonna try to read that today. Yeah, so now it is 10 o'clock after all my vlogging and then sitting down to do this. So she's gonna start now. All right, so Madison's in the other room doing her work, begrudgingly. I don't know, when we first started, like, she didn't really complain about it, but now it's just like, she's like, oh, why is there so much? It's not that much. But anyway, she's doing her work. She knows that if she doesn't behave and do her work, and you know, if she gives me a lot of problems or whatever, then her tablet gets taken away. So Greg is working from home today. So he went out and got some breakfast. He got some Taylor ham sandwiches. So I got mine here, Taylor ham, egg and cheese, and Noah loves a Taylor ham. Every time I get a sandwich, or anytime anybody gets a sandwich, he has to have some. Like, he gets so excited. So he's sitting here eating his little Taylor ham. So when we first started homeschooling, I was pretty nervous about what I was gonna do with Chase and Noah while Madison was trying to do work, but but it's been working out pretty well. Sometimes, you know, Noah's playing in there and like making a lot of noise, so I have to try to get him out. Chase, for the most part, is really good. He is just on the couch playing a game on his tablet right now. But yeah, I try to get Madison to get her work done early. The work that she can do by herself, I try to have her get that done early so that we can do whatever we want for the rest of the day. Yeah, this is the game. Alright, so I have her working on something in the other room. I have had to go in there a couple times and explain stuff and try to like get her to do her work because she's complaining about it. So it's not like, I don't want you guys to think that it's just like, okay, Madison, here's your work, and I give her her work and she does it and I leave and then she's done. Like, no. It's kind of difficult sometimes. She's on like her last warning right now. She has to behave, get her work done, or like I said, tablet's the first thing that goes away. So she's working on something right now. It's like reading like a couple paragraphs and writing the main idea and supporting details, and she just keeps telling me that she can't do it even though she can. Like, I just asked her a question again. I was like getting a little bit frustrated, and she told me the answer, so she knows the answer, she just doesn't want to do it. But she's doing it right now, and it's like 11 o'clock right now. I'm going to fold some laundry. Got that laundry. Got that laundry. So I'm gonna get that done, get that out of here, and get everybody dressed. Noah's kind of tired, so I don't know. He might be going to take a nap in a little bit, and then hopefully we'll be able to go outside. Okay, so it is almost 2 o'clock. It's like 1:45 to 10 to 2, something like that. But I want to wrap this up before it gets too late in the day. But Madison is pretty much done with her work. The only thing we have left to do is to read, and we'll probably end up doing that a little bit later. Maybe tonight or something. Right now they're outside playing. I'm making them have like mandatory outside time, even though sometimes they tell me they don't want to go outside. They need to go outside. So they're outside. Noah's sleeping, and yeah, I'm about to have some lunch. So Madison started at 10 o'clock with her work, I think, and she took about 45 minutes, I guess, with all her breaks and to have lunch, and she finished around 1, maybe like 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something like that. But she really would have finished earlier if she didn't complain so much about this one assignment that she had to do. Like, she was just whining about it, that she couldn't do it, it was too hard and blah blah blah, and it really wasn't. She just, careful, God, just running from a bee now outside. But yeah, she would have been done sooner if she didn't complain so much. But pretty much how our mornings and I guess a little bit into our afternoon has been going. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment. Find me on Instagram if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys all for my next video. Bye.